Okay, this is just a general overview of my latest product called the Siph Queen. It's for Genesis Female 2 and can be found under the clothing, under Genesis Female 2 directory, clothing, and then you'll see Midnight Stories, and then the Siph Queen. The Siph Queen right here. It comes with two lightsabers for left and right hands, set of boots, a morphing dress, gloves. It also comes with a head prop with a few minor morphs to adjust things, helmet. This is to be used in conjunction with the hair, so they sort of go together. Loincloth. Now this is a proper loincloth. It's not one like the usual those products where it's only linear morphs. This one's got bones where you can move and twist yourself, and also it's got a set of panties, obviously, to cover her up a bit. Now the best way to load all these at once is I've got wearables. Okay, rather extensive set of wearables. Now the gloves, you're better off. I've got them under material sets as well. So if you see things with 3DL, you know that's for 3D Delight. And if you see Irays, obviously that's for Irays. So you've got the full range there. There's 6 different sets for each, for both Irays and 3D Delight. We'll just drop and drag the black silver one. Just grab that, put it onto her, and there it's fully loaded and all ready to go. Let's take you through a few of the morphs on the dress. So I'll just select it. There's 2 different types. Well, this is the styles. So I'll give you a look at the morphs for the styles. First one is I've got draping. Now you'll note that it doesn't go all the way to the floor, but we do have a dress length, so you can dial that up and down as you need it. What else have we got? Dress split. And you can do these separately because this drives 2 dials. Obviously you can just split one side to the other, but it's just for adjustments. And there's another one called wind back. And the same again, you have a left and right dials, so it's up to you whether you want to use them. And also it's best to use these. They're designed when the legs are in a neutral position, so they're not bent or anything, they're just straight up and down and zeroed out. Also there's wind sides, left and right again. Okay, now we also I have a set of adjustment dials to help out with a few problems. These are mainly to use with when you've got your legs bent forward and that. So we'll just zero that out. Sides dress. All right. So this one also is for just moving the dress across to one side, and that's for helpful bending when you're bending the legs up. Now I've put in some JCMs for bending the legs up. Obviously it's not really good to bend it right up, but it is capable of bending fairly high without too many problems. This is where you would and so we'll bend the leg as well, just like that. So I generally would keep this to somewhere like that, and then we'll select the loincloth, and you can do let's see, top twist, bends, where are we? And then I'd go back to the dress and say do a split to the side, and to move it, to generally just move it across and get it out. You just got to muck around a bit with it. But it gives you options to do that. So we'll just zero all that out again. Loincloth, we'll do that. We'll zero you out as well. Genesis 2, we'll zero the pose out on that. Right, the dress comes with 8 different morph shapes, which are Kilo 6, which is this one. Girl 6. Eco 6. And I'll just show you some of the materials. Materials are divided into 2 lots as well, 3D Delight and Irays as well. And just on the helmet, there's different for the glass on the helmet. Obviously, sometimes you'll just want the clear glass, obviously. And then I've got the like black, silver, white, just all the standard ones that will match. So we'll just go back to the shaping again. Next, obviously Vicky 6 is standard. She doesn't really move that much compared with the Genesis 2 female. Ninive 6 is another one. Monique 6. And the last one I chose is Lilith 6 as well. She's a bit bigger. Right, the hair, you'll have to be You will have to be a little bit careful when you're doing poses with it. Obviously, bending the head will push the hair back into her shoulders, but I do have a few morphs here that should help, which will pull her hair back for you to keep it out the road. I've also got some for the front if you're for bending. That's for length, that one. But there's the bend as well that gets it out the road. A little bit extreme for the left, but it gives you a different variety if you want it. So that's basically what the hair does. It's not a it just adds to the whole style of the character. Okay, we'll just zero her back again. And I've got wearables with the lightsabers as well. So, and all you have to do is drop and drag. They'll automatically pose the hands as well. Next, we've got some poses for her. Right, attack pose, guard. Now these poses are designed to have when the shoes are on, so that's why the hips will raise above the floor. And this is one of my favorite poses. It's a good. Now you'll have to be a bit careful with some of the poses have only been done to suit Genesis Female 2. So the smaller characters like Girl 6 and Kyo 6, you'll find that the lightsabers will will come off the hands, and that's just due to the general shape, scaling of the shape. So you'll have to do that manually. Sorry, but I figure you're always better off having some. I always like to put in some free poses. Not too many vendors will do it, but I do. I always make a habit just to put some in. So that's it, I think. Also for poser people, I've given you full poser materials. It'll all work the same as well. So that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this and got a bit of information out of it. Thanks.